Hey, what's up? Um, so jumping into it, I don't really have anything to open with. Um, so here is deadlift C RPE set. Nice. Yeah, I said everything felt like it was really good. It didn't feel like I could come into this video and say like, oh, it feels like my hamstrings aren't firing or my hips aren't firing or like anything like that. It felt like everything was doing well. It felt like everything was carrying its own weight. So it was pretty good. I thought it was a fairly good double. I wasn't even in my slippers. This is 275, so I believe this is a bench C volume set. Everything's in reverse. Here, I don't know if you want to see the setup. Try to make as many chins as possible during the setup. I wonder if it's just the camera angle. It seems like my elbows are in front of my wrists. And then here's my RPE set. Don't remember if this dude even touches the bar. You check right here. Can you zoom in on YouTube? Not very well. First rule, chalk not permitted in the weight area. The manager can come and tell me that when he benches more than me. I would be scared if he's like a huge dude that can bench 400. This is a volume set. This is toes pointed a little more out. It looks good. It just felt really, really weird. Maybe I just need to bring my toes in a little more. Sorry for the slant. This is a RPE set. Struggling to get my breath. Yeah, I could have probably hit up into the 520 estimated 1 rep max range if I would have gotten a cleaner breath. And then here, I feel like I'm peacocking too much before my lifts, but honestly, if it works, it works. I don't care what other people, really think about it. So what even was that? That was 420. That 25 or 10? 10, 5, 5.5. So 17.5. I was a math major in college. Why is this so hard? 440. Or math minor in college. Yeah. I don't have any other videos aside from that because the whole weird switch up with week 36 and 35. So I guess I could talk a little bit about this week. Oh no, I didn't point my toes out on that set because I didn't start doing my toes pointing out until this Monday. I didn't put in any of my numbers from today either because I just got back from doing a tempo bench. Hey, tempo bench is really hard when you haven't done it in very long time. My deadlift today felt crazy good. 445. It's like there wasn't even weight on the bar, man. It's like 315 used to be really hard for me during warm-ups. Like that was when like I actually had to start like struggling out some reps, but 315 is nothing, man. Sometimes I don't even put on the belt for it. That's how like light it is. Like my legs, it really just feels like my legs finally found out how to invite themselves to the table when it comes to deadlift, and it's carrying my whole lift. Like before, I remember being like, oh well, double body weight squat is or double body weight deadlift. That's whatever. Like it'd be nice if I hit that, but no. Today was getting close to a double body weight deadlift at an RPE 7. It felt crazy good. It like made me because I remember I told myself I wanted, one of my big end game goals. Why I'm working with you is one of my, I guess you could say life fitness goals is to qualify for USAPL nationals. Long way to go, which is kind of why I'm not like super duper like caring as much about meets. Like it's good for me. So let me explain this because this is something we could talk about to bring the video out a little more. So to me, I more so I have this goal that I want to qualify for USAPL nationals. And the rule is you need a qualifying total, I believe. And so I just kind of want to get up to that total. It's in like I think it's in like the 1600s, but that I heard they changed it recently. But the point is I'm not there yet, Like I have a feeling that maybe I could break 1400 if I did a meet on December 31st and nothing bad happened to me between now and December 31st. I have a feeling I could break 1400. No, I feel like I could break 1400 even if we didn't really start trying until October or like mid-October or something like that. But the thing is like summer's out of the way. All the excuses for me to not go to the gym are gone, like going out to like a barbecue or something like that. Like it's winter, there's nothing else to do. It's cold. I'd rather be inside. I'm planning to go really, really hard on it this winter. Breaking 1400 this year is a pretty big goal, but I want to start being able to push for USAPL nationals eventually. It's just like it's like over 300 pounds away, I believe, and so like that's why I'm not like super concerned about it. I'm more so just concerned about the process of getting there. But god damn, if hitting that deadlift today did not make me feel like 650 was in the cards at some point. It's just like it just moved so well. It felt like I still have like a whole. It's like I put my toe in a puddle and it turns out there's a whole ocean underneath it. It's just like it's crazy how much better my deadlift feels than even 3-4 months ago. It's insane, honestly. So that's when I started to understand, like why people like Kirstov Bierspicki and like Bryce can like fucking crush the deadlift. It's like my body, like limb appendage length doesn't really work out for deadlift. So like, but I'm still crushing it. Like I still feel like, this isn't the deadlift. Like this is my current deadlift, but this isn't my deadlift. Like for squat, it feels like I can say I'm a 500-pound squatter, right? Pretty cool. At least to most gym goers. 500 pounds, like that's kind of a big deal for squat, at least in my mind. But like 500-pound deadlifts, like it's whatever. Like I have friends who are like more or less casual gym goers. Not really casual. They know how to weight train, but they like don't really take it super seriously like me. And they'll deadlift 500 as a 1 rep max, easy, belt, chalk, everything. Like so, like 500 never really seemed that big to me. The way that I always broke it down in my mind, at least, was, if the USAPL qualifying total is like, 1650 or something like that, my numbers would need to be 400 bench, 600 squat, 650 deadlift. And I was like, I really don't know if I can get that 650 deadlift. And so circling back to what I originally got on my tangent on is today made me realize that it isn't impossible. It doesn't seem like that lofty of a goal to say that at one point, if things keep going as well as they have been, like that I could deadlift 650 at some point in the future. Not saying next week, not saying later this year, not even next year maybe, not even next year maybe January 2020 at like the earliest if I like find a hyperbolic time chamber or something. Which brings us back to deadlift used to be the problem child, then it was bench for a little while, and now it kind of feels like squat almost a little bit. One of the things is I kind of do like some kind of more lightweight cable flies with my girlfriend. I make her do cable flies because like everyone does cable flies when they start lifting. And I've been doing them with her, like both like the rear delt fly and the normal cable fly. It's helped my shoulder a little bit. Been really focusing on face pulls. I actually saw this meme today that made me think of you about cable pulls, like the face pulls. Uh, it was like when you destroy your shoulder like every 3 months on a maxing out on bench, but you do one set of cable pulls and they fix themselves or something like that. And I forget what the reaction image was. And I was like, it's me. Yeah. It just seems like squats the problem, but I don't have that many problems with it right now. Like it's heavy, it sucks. It sucks to do more than 6. I want to link the powerlifting meme subreddit to you in this in this uh in this video's description. We take those. Yeah, I want to try to see tomorrow because I want to try to crank in a gym session before work tomorrow because I start a little later. So hopefully I'm just better at squatting in the morning or something. I'm going to try the toes apps more. I have a feeling I'm getting close to 15 minutes. I want to stop.